So I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going ahead, they were like. So I stepped on stage, they were like, ooh, yeah.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight, we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Moore, the motion man. They'll start on the ground. Hall. Oh, look at the juke. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
On second down, a run with Hall. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. They find some open field here. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here we go.
They're quickly out wide. This is Watson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Fields now on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Fields going to keep it running left. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. The Giants at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Run!
He'll take this to the 46. You talk about this Giant defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Jalen Carter in on that tackle. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Hall again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 60. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception. given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
On second down, here's Fields. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. On the counter, here's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
Throwing on third down, Fields. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans, tackling's not a part of the game anymore. Plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. Out of the gun, Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Ken. Easy. No muss.
To the air again, Fields. He's got this to Pickens. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Hey, 551. Hey, Ken.
Now it's Fields. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
At the 17-yard line.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second and 16.
Monday. Hey, Ken. Go.
Now Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Van Jefferson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. The extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Paul again. He can't get him down. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 149 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Moore, the motion man. Running left, it's Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. Fields. Pickens on the slant. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Angel.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 5-9. Set.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Fields. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
551. Right.
Down the numbers. There he goes. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Justin Fields, 48 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and through. And it's now 17-14. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Titans 21, Giants 17.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
EQ.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And that is incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Extend. Hey, Jan. 11. Go.
3rd and long. It's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking on the midfield logo. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Giants 49-yard line.
380. Run. Ready.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 39. 157 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Moore, the man in motion. Here's a give to Hall. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. A handoff for Hall. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay a 4-point game. So without making excuses, you have to figure that this rain has had an impact now on both of his missed field goals.
It's one of those situations really difficult to practice for and tough to prepare yourself against. It's just a whole different animal kicking in the rain, and we've really seen him struggle.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Second and 6. They'll go again to Jones. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. In motion left goes Watson. They'll try and run for it with Jones. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Hall. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Give to Hall running right. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And this one is right down Broadway. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 551, 5, go.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Fields. A quick throw, but incomplete.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Here we go.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Fields. He'll complete this one to Watson. 20! And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. It feels pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now 1st and goal. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Hey, Ken.
Back to throw, Fields. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. George Pickens, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Now Hall. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. They'll run here with Hall. He'll take this to the 46.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Second down, 8 yards to go. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here it is, 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it.
Oh, that's a big pickup right there. That play might have saved them. Now they got to get up to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
A gain on the play. 1st down, Titans.
Set.
Here's 1st and 10.
5-9, 5-9. Set.
Herbert to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Set.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Ready.
Herbert. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, go line. Ready.
Herbert gonna throw. He's got Smith here. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance, rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. A give, running right is Hall. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Just looking down at this with a naked eye, looks like they have about 1.5 yards. Any chance they go for it here?
There's a chance, but I have to say, punt the ball here. Get rid of this thing and try and help your defense a little bit. I know there's that temptation, and I know people have it on their play sheet. I have that one play that'll get me what I need, but if you don't get it, you pretty much handed the game to the other team.
Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. First down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting